Jonathan Jette and Rachael Bagnall disappeared on Saturday, September 4, 2010. Rachael and Jonathan left Vancouver early before 7 a.m. for 3 days of hiking at Valentine Lake near Pemberton, British Columbia, Canada. There are rolling alpine meadows next to the Valentine Lake where hikers could walk around in flip-flops, as well as steep mountainous routes in the high alpine, complete with crevices which require crampons and ice picks to explore. Also, dense wooded lower mountains with hidden vertical cliff bands and overgrown bush. They stopped at Tim Hortons in Squamish for a coffee and a hot chocolate at 7:42 a.m. on September 4th, according to the bank card statement. Then on through Whistler, Pemberton, towards Birken. On Monday, September 6, 2010, Labor Day weekend, they were supposed to come back to Vancouver, as this was the couple's last few days together before Rachael moved abroad. Jette parked his car at the Spetch Creek Forest Service Road, and from there it was about a 5-hour hike to the heart-shaped Valentine Lake under the peaks of the Saxe-Frage and Cassiope Mountains. On September 8th, Rachael's sister Elizabeth notified the authorities when she became concerned she hadn't heard from her. Up to 50 searchers a day combed the area around Valentine Lake and its surrounding peaks, led by Sergeant Steve Leclerc, including the police and SAR workers from around the province. There are rolling alpine meadows next to the Valentine Lake, steep mountainous routes in the high alpine, complete with crevices which require crampons and ice picks to explore, and there is dense wooded lower mountains within hidden vertical cliff bands and overgrown bush. Police quickly found Jonathan's car, a 4-door Toyota Echo, parked 1.2 kilometers up the Spetch Creek Forest Service Road. The empty cups from Tim Hortons coffee shop were found in the car as well as his cell phone. Records showed that Jonathan made no calls after September 3rd. The area around their vehicle was searched, but nothing unexpected was found. The RCMP climbing team went in by helicopter, set some fixed line and rappelled down to search the area below the tree line. At the same time, dog teams searched the whole area, including cadaver dogs. The official search was called off in October, more than a month after the couple were reported missing. There was snow on the ground at the time. After the official search was over, police got a tip that a witness in the Mount Currie new site had seen some smoke in the area above Peck Creek in the days the couple would have been camping. The theory was they could have fallen and survived. The RCMP climbing team went in by helicopter and once again set some fixed line and rappelled down to search the area below the tree line. At the same time, dog teams searched the area from the bottom up, but nothing was discovered. A few months later in December, after a witness in Mount Currie reported some unusual bird activity in the area while chopping firewood, after the long wait for the snow to clear, police met the witness on the ground and in coordination with the helicopter, GPSed the area of the activity. It was then searched with teams. Again, nothing. More than 10 years onward, and nothing of the couple has ever been found despite extensive searches every year by family members, friends, SAR teams, and even paid professionals, paid mountain guides. Professional climbers like John Furneaux, who has been to Mount Everest 3 times, were hired by the Jette family and searched crevices and other technical hard-to-reach areas. Despite searching an area of over 175 square kilometers, nothing came up. No equipment has ever been recovered, in fact not a trace of them ever being in the area apart from the abandoned car. Police looked through their homes, cracked Facebook accounts, checked cell phone records and computers as well as their bank accounts and credit cards for any activity. It's a case that has perplexed seasoned searchers as almost always the people are found alive or the bodies are recovered. A few new pieces of evidence, like some nail clippers, were found and sent off to the DNA lab for testing, and an old fire pit near the Peck Creek area, which flows into the Mount Currie new site, was also discovered. They found a pair of women's sunglasses near Valentine Lake, a lead that could put Rachael at the lake at some point, but another hiker contacted the police, described the sunglasses in detail as a pair she lost while hiking in the area. Search experts from Parks Canada were called in to do a comprehensive overview of the search efforts to date to make sure nothing was missed, but these leads led nowhere. Helicopter searches. They were equipped for doing a scramble as opposed to doing any kind of technical rope work. They did not pack a map, compass, or GPS. It's possible to get off track on the walk into Valentine Lake, where the pathway veers sharply uphill and to the left, but the natural inclination is to continue on. That way would have led to the cliffs, but it would have been possible to turn around at any time. Eventually they would have found some form of civilization. The Duffy Lake Road runs along the eastern side of the area. The road to Birken is on the west, circa mountain borders the north, and the south eventually comes down to the Mount Currie new site. While it is a big area, they would have come to something, such as a logging road, which is fairly easy. Leclerc, the lead investigator, said, quote, "When you ask me what my thoughts on this are, it's a catastrophic slip and fall accident, either below tree line where we have not been able to find them, or they've gone into a crevice somewhere in the alpine area. There's not a lot of ways to go wrong. That was what was so perplexing about the whole thing. Where could they have gone wrong?" End quote. With no physical evidence, it is being speculated that they may have walked over a cliff, buried in a rock slide, were attacked by bears or other wildlife, or met with foul play by someone or something sinister in the area. Some even believe that despite the car being in the area, they were abducted. The cell phone was left behind. It just doesn't happen all that often that two people walk into the backcountry and seemingly disappear off the face of the earth with no clues as to what happened. But that's what happened at Valentine Lake.